said though.
But I know what I said.
If you want, if a female, hold on. Like I was saying,
he got to run to the restroom.
Hold on, like I was saying, there's a lot of females that say, "Oh, I want a nigga that's gonna do this. I want a N-word that's gonna do that. I want an N-word that's gonna be this." But if you looking for a N-word type of dude, you gonna get an N-word type of dude. It's very rare that you hear a female that say, "Oh, I want a good man," or "I want husband type of material."
Thank you.
Or "I want a good guy." You don't hear that. All you hear is, "I want an N-word type of dude." And it's just like, hold on, it's just like when a dude be like, "Man, I need a female that's gonna do this. I need a female that's gonna do that."
You asking
don't
for?
hear.
I need a freak. We say I need a freak.
But you don't say, "I want a female that's gonna pray for me," or "I need a female that's gonna."
There we go.
Be this for me. I need a female. I always say, "Oh, I need a ride or die type."
I need a ride or die. I need a hood chick.
I need a hood chick.
I need
this. I need female. You're not saying I want a godly woman, or I want a woman that's gonna have my back. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear a lot of people, "I need a man or a female." To say, "Hold on, I need a man or a female that's gonna hold me down." I don't need nobody to hold me down, because I need somebody that's gonna lift me up.
Thank you.
Why you gotta hold me down? I don't need to be held down. I can hold myself.
I can hold myself down.
Help me up.
Let me get it
Help
out.
me up.
Let me get it out.
Well, come on over here and get it out.
Because I feel like
You gotta be over here.
Come over here.
They're gonna be like, "Who talking?"
I feel like you don't necessarily. Okay, I get your point, but you can have that female that's in your corner that y'all put them in the friend zone, like y'all say, females, y'all put them in the friend zone.
Y'all put us
and
in the friend zone a whole lot.
Hey,
a lot quick.
I'm still in the friend zone.
It's
Let her
my
finish.
time.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
She has the mic.
Y'all, I feel like
I feel like niggas can't fuck with me.
y'all put us in the friend zone. I say us because I feel like I fall into that category at times, because at the same time, you can have that female that's on your side, not trying to hold you down. She might pray for you. She might pray for you every night. You don't even fucking know it. You don't know it because you don't even take the time to even know that that's the type of person that she is. She might pray for you. She might uplift you. She might support your business. I might not even have to pay for the t-shirt, but I pay for it just because it's your business and I'm supporting you as a black man, or just as a man, period, or just as a person, period, or just because I have support for you, period. My thing is, a lot of times us as females get overlooked when we're not the ones that throwing that ass in the circle at that part. Even though maybe we can.
She speaks. She spoke.
We might at the end of the day or something like that. But it's like at the end of the day, a lot of times us as females, we're not seen. The women are not. We're not seen because wait though.
Let her finish.
So it's like we're not seen as women. We carry ourselves as women. I have, me personally, I'm going to say for me, because I'm not going to speak in general, because I'm not going to speak for other women, because I'm not every other woman. I'm me. I'm Angel. So I'm going to speak for me. I know me. Yes, I have 4 kids. Yes, I made mistakes. I may have had whole moments. But at the same time,
who hasn't? Who hasn't? Who hasn't had whole moments?
Exactly.
Who hasn't?
I got 2 questions.
Okay, 2 heads.
I got 2 questions.
But I've grown from it.
We on barriers. She's talking about her barriers.
But I've grown from it.
How is because she's saying why her barriers are high. She's
explaining
that now.
I got 2 questions. 2 questions before you go to the bathroom. Okay. First, you said you the type of female that's gonna pay for this, or you praying for this.
I ain't say that.
Are you fishing in the right lake?
Exactly. Hold on. What I'm saying is,
just trying to figure it out, because if you are steady, you got
But
your bait
how
out,
do
right?
you
You got your bait on the
know
hook.
what's right and what's wrong? Just like I said in church. Listen,
If the fish ain't biting,
listen.
you're in the wrong lake.
Because
Because you're fishing in the right bait.
I tell her the same thing. If you in the right lake, they're gonna.
Because bad men are going to do the same things that a good man does to get you.
No.
I'm telling you from experience.
I'm telling you from experience. I've dealt with bad women and good women.
I've dealt with men that will fake it until they can't fake it no more, and then by the time when you get to the end, and it's like,
can I make one statement real quick?
Yeah, okay.
Can I make one statement real quick?
Be honest with you.
Okay, I've dated females. Okay, And I've yet
he
to
will
have
tell
a-
you. He
I've
will
yet
tell you.
to have a female that say, you know what? Hey, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's. Can we hang out? They asking me to do this. But at the end of the day, I'm still the person that's coming out of the pocket. But yet, y'all, hold on. But yet, hold on. Y'all yet to come out of pocket.
On a date. I was the nigga that took a nigga on a date
But it
and
don't-
paid for
but it don't-
every fucking
That's the
thing.
one I was talking
And
about on the
nigga
last
did-
podcast.
And nigga act like he ain't fucking like a bitch. Like, wait a minute.
Check this out.
And then later
You
said I
put
actually
your
had a good
pearls-
time.
Before swine.
Say that again.
You put your pearls
Before swine.
But
So,
if a nigga act like he interested, and a nigga act like he wanna be with you, or a nigga act like he,
man,
nigga act
hold
like he
on, hold on.
attracted.
there's gonna be
Keyword.
millions
Hold
of
on,
them.
hold on.
If you
There's gonna be a
say
million
this
of
is
them.
what
There's
you
a bunch of those.
It's gonna be a
Hold on.
million
say
of
that
them.
this is what you want, and then somebody
One
gives
statement.
you what you said you want,
One
and then
statement.
you don't want it.
One
What the
statement.
fuck?
One
Because
statement.
he's playing with you.
One statement. You know what the
There's
key
plenty
word
of
in
them
your
out there.
whole argument was?
Because I said
Nigga.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not no man.
but
But
I
nigga.
say-
Not no man.
Come out. I say
But y'all
nigga
didn't
in
say that.
general.
Y'all didn't say that. What she said is,
You ain't made it
what
all.
no, what Angel said is, men
Am I right or wrong?
will sit here and play. Men will say the same thing. Hold on, wait, both of y'all. I want y'all to listen to this,
Not a man,
cause
but a
y'all,
nigga.
but y'all didn't hear what she said. Y'all didn't hear what Angel said.
But I
Angel
didn't
said
say
this.
that.
Wait.
I'm saying
Time
that.
out. Time out.
I'm not-
Angel
One
said this.
color at a
Wait.
But
One at a time.
I get what you're saying, but that's not what I'm saying.
You didn't hear what she said. That's why y'all going. Angel said you will have men pose say the same thing that niggas would say.
That part.
Y'all didn't catch that.
That's not-
A man would say, "Hey, I want to take you out," and he be sincere and he be real about it. He be real about it. But then you got niggas who's pretending to be real about it. So she asked both of y'all, how do you know the difference when it's a man, when a man is going to say this, but a person who's pretending is going to say the
I'll tell you
same
like this.
thing? So how do you find the difference in
hold on,
that?
hold
Do it.
Hold on.
Consistency, darling.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
That is the answer.
No,
You are my best friend.
Hey, hold on.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. See, I'm be real with you. Can I tell you some quick facts right
Talk to
quick?
me.
Go
I'll
ahead.
talk back.
With consistency, a man can be consistent for the simple fact that all he want is a little piece of what you got.
Yep.
That can be consistency.
Yep. That can be
So
consistent.
me, I'm a biblical person. You know what I'm saying? So the way I look at it, you can be consistent all day, every day until you get what you want. And once you get what you want, you're gone. Because that's why you feel like there are so many single baby mamas. Because after he got what he want, now that he got a kid that's coming up, you know what? Hey, I'm out. I got what I wanted. You deal with that. But when you got a godly man or a biblical man or somebody who has more value to himself and realizes that he got more value to himself, consistency is just a little small part of the portion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he
That's a
sees.
given. That's what you're
Do
supposed
you?
to get off.
Because like, do you have kids? I don't have kids. You know why I don't have
I
kids?
do, and I'm proud of both of them.
Because I don't want a baby mama. I don't want the drama. I don't want the
You want a
barriers.
wife.
I don't want all that. I want the whole
I respect
shebang.
it.
I want a wife.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? That's
Thank
what we done ventured away from because people date just to date. They don't date to look for a future. That's why people keep going back to their exes because
Thank
they
you.
don't expect nothing better than
What
my
they've
last
already
ex,
had.
what I'm
Exactly.
already accustomed to. So therefore, when we broke up. 2 months later, y'all back together.
Y'all playing house.
Vice versa, y'all playing house. Y'all on.
Thank you.
This is gonna be my new word. Emotionless emotions. Because y'all emotions are emotionless because
I see y'all.
there's no further aspect of what y'all
Hold
already
on, wait.
got. Y'all don't see
Before I
nothing.
touch anything.
Y'all don't see nothing further than the emotions y'all already have. Y'all not planning for a future.
You should have waited till she walked back in here.
Because
that's
when you
like
planning
straight
for a
to her.
future, you don't date just to date no more. You dating to find you a wife. You dating to find you a husband. But people are so caught up in high school days to where, oh, I feel good because
Thank you.
I can say that I got somebody. But the person that you got
It's dating.
is not the person for you. You see what I'm saying? You already living in yourself. You put that barrier up to realize like this is the end of it. That's why I tell Pac all the time, you got to think like there is no box. You can't think outside the box because you still got
You limited in your
4 corners. to where your thoughts, once they go down or once they go up, it's still that barrier line of where they stop. You see what I'm saying? But if you think about there is no box, man, your thoughts can go so far, and you can realize like, hey, I deserve this, I deserve that, and you can get that. But once you get out of that mentality of where you're in your comfortable zone, the options is limitless.
I'm gonna say one thing real quick. My whole idea, because I was kind of running this idea about bro before we did the whole podcast, and I was just like, what you don't want to do is change your behavior based off of the past experiences.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I myself have been in situations where I dated some girl. She put on, and everything seemed like it was gravy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just for me to turn around and find out that I wasted my time. But what I did not do was take that one experience and say, you know what, all these women ain't shit. All of these women playing around. You
And
know
women
why?
do that
'Cause I
so
got a sister.
quick.
Can I ask you a
I got a
question?
mother.
Hold on, let him
I
finish.
got
Let him
family
finish.
that I respect, and I know that's not everybody across the board. I can't put all of y'all in the same box.
Right.
I just have to be more.
That shit was loud.
I gotta be more. What do they call it? What word am I looking for? I just have to be
Optimistic.
More careful. No, not even just optimistic. I just have to be careful about, more cautious about where I'm. Where I'm putting my feelings at. Wait, hold on, bro.
I got a question for you for what you said.
Give me one
And I just
second.
want you to answer that.
So, I'm not getting ready to turn around and say, oh, I'm finna play with all these women. I've done it before. I've been in that position.
Of course we have.
But I had to grow from that. I had to grow past that.
You became a man.
I became a man.
Yep.
But my thing is, y'all keep on letting these folks change who you are. When in reality, you just need to change the folks.
You're dealing with.
That's it. Change the folks you're dealing
But
with.
you know what? You should
Now,
also
can I
have
ask
to
you-
Hold on, let her
No, I
go.
wanna ask Ms.
Let her go real quick, because she ain't said too much.
Because he said he
No,
had
I-
questions.
Oh, wait, yeah, he
question.
did ask for a
He
question.
said he
Go
had
ahead,
questions.
sis.
You said that you felt like you wasted your time.
Yep.
That's what you said, right?
That's where you went wrong.
Oh, I
How
did.
can you waste your time
No, you
when there
didn't.
was something that
You can
pursued,
learn from.
that you was interested in? So it's not a waste of
Just
your
check this
time. It's just after
You
the
learn.
fact that you found out, you learn from
Oh,
that experience.
yeah,
I
yeah.
learned
So
from every experience.
anything that you
I
do,
won't say that anything
not a
that I've
waste
done
of
in
your
my life
time.
is a waste of
a
time.
waste
but
of
you
your
learn from
time
every
is knowing you
situation.
gotta be somewhere at 7:30 and you fell asleep
bullshit.
and woke
Yeah.
up and you
Okay.
were bullshitting and was late to
Is
whatever.
that a waste of time though? Because once you lose your job, you're gonna learn something from that situation too.
Okay, mistake is something. It's only a mistake if you don't
There's
learn from it.
choices and there are mistakes. Mistakes are something you can correct.
Yes.
A choice is something that you chose to do with
Yep.
that time. That's
Yep.
why when you have single parents, whether you a single father or a single mother, and you say, "Oh, I made a mistake with my ex," that wasn't a mistake. That was a choice that you made because the choice you could have put on a condom.
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
I
The
also chose the
What
one.
if it broke?
Yeah, you did.
That
You did. You did
I
choose.
take
it.
responsibility
I
for
chose
every
to put
action.
on a
It's-
condom, but it
okay.
broke, and then I still got.
I chose to let that person into
But I'm
it.
saying
I'm
mistake is
not
something
for
you
the play
correct.
with Angel today.
Because the next time
I'm just saying.
the choices you make in life is something that you choose to do with a comprehensive mind.
Okay, so we
That's
gonna.
something that you choose to
Okay,
do.
I see where you're
That's
going.
just like if I was to get in the car with you and I know you finna go rob somebody.
That's
my
a choice
choice
you
is
make.
gonna tell me.
Why you pointing at me?
No, I'm just saying.
Cause you look like the nigga that robbed somebody.
I'm
You the only nigga look like you robbed somebody right now.
So my choice would be.
Damn,
Hold on.
that's
Now,
funny.
just my look. So
Yeah,
my
you
choice
is.
would be
I wouldn't
getting
wear
in
my
the car.
black.
You got this snapback on, or it don't even snap, but you got it back.
Hold on. My choice would be getting in the car with you, right? Knowing I know you finna go do whatever it is you gonna go do.
Or choosing to.
And then
drive
once-
your driver.
The actions of my choices is not the way that I wanted to go. The first thing I'm gonna say, oh, that was a mistake. That's not a mistake because I chose to get into that car. I chose to do whatever it is that you said you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I can't say that was a mistake. That
Now,
was
if you
my
went
choice.
not knowing, then that's
That's
a
just like that's just
You
like
can
in
make
a
a choice and
relationship.
still be a mistake.
That's just like
No,
in a relationship.
no, no,
That's
no,
just
no,
like in a relationship.
No.
Hold on.
I chose B.
You make a
The
choice,
Hold on.
correct
and
answer was A.
Hold on.
I made a mistake.
Hold on. Okay. With that statement.
I chose to go to sleep
I made
Hold on.
instead of studying.
With
school.
that statement. Hold on.
That's not a mistake. That's a choice.
A mistake is everything in life is a choice.
No,
bro.
listen.
Exactly.
Whether it's
Hold
the right choice or the wrong choice.
Okay, so listen.
You
So what's a
chose-
mistake?
Hold on,
The
hold on,
mistake
hold
is
on,
I
hold on,
chose
check me out.
something that was incorrect.
Okay, so check me out. Check me out. Check
See,
me out.
that's why you ignorant now.
So check
That's
me
why
out.
your ass is
Say,
ignorant now.
whoever want to answer this question, answer this question.
Go ahead.
Okay? Whoever want to answer this question,
Okay, let
answer
him
this
go and go.
question, and I'm gonna give y'all the floor.
Go ahead.
Well, I see what you're saying.
Hold on.
I think
If I choose to get into this relationship, okay, I'm choosing to get into this relationship. That was my choice to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're gonna treat me better than the last one.
Right.
Hold on.
And it was the
Hold on.
mistake. You
I'm choosing it. I'm choosing this.
You mistaken.
Hold on. I'm choosing this. Okay? So at the end of the day, when it didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out, I can say it was a mistake. But honestly, it wasn't a mistake because I already made that choice. It could have been a mistake from the time that I was getting to know somebody. The mistake would be, I can correct this. I can correct this mistake. Because of the simple fact, I chose to be with you, and I knew I messed up on the choice that I made. So that was. So
Wait. I'm gonna do the hand.
Let me
Hold
finish.
up.
Hold on, let me finish.
Does this man have me arguing semantics right now?
Hold on.
Like, are we really
Basically,
talking about this?
Let me finish. Let me
I ain't
finish.
gonna talk. All right.
Let me finish.
You
Let me
have a
finish.
point.
Let me
But
finish.
we gotta get back on
Hold-
task.
This is task.
Because I'm getting ready to
Because this is that
We
barrier.
got 5 minutes.
This is that barrier.
I gotta-
This is that barrier. So I chose to be with you. At the end of the day, it didn't work out, so I said it was a mistake. Okay, but simple fact, it's a lot of people that go back to their exes doing they made the mistake the first time, something that you can correct.
But he
A
just
mistake
said
is
they
something
was one
that you
and the
can
same.
correct.
But
But
you
you
just said they
chose
was both
to
one
go
and the same.
back to that same situation.
Okay, so you
Learn
gotta
from your
understand this.
choices and mistakes.
Okay, no.
That's
So
just
you
what
kind
you
of
are trying
put
to communicate
you
to
kind
me.
of put that in the
In
same
these
category like what he was saying. Okay, I'm gonna break this down. A choice is like this. If say you hit me up, you say, hey, I'm finna go to the club, I'm finna fuck with some females.
You wanna hear me an hour later?
Okay, wait. Hold on, wait.
I'm on my way.
Okay,
2 hours later.
let's be
show up.
serious for a second. Okay, he tell me that. Now Dave hit me up and say, hey, we finna go bowling. Do you wanna go bowling? It's just me and my girl, you can bring your girl. That's a choice. Should I go with Cecil and go holler at some hoes, or should I go with Dave and go? Cause you the pretty nigga, looking ass. But anyways, now that's a choice. Now a mistake is this. A mistake is this. Hey, Sue, I'm finna go with you bowling. You told me ain't gonna be no hoes there. That's why I ain't hit Cecil. I ain't hit them back. Do you want to be the ugly dude right now? Do you want to be the ugly dude right now?
Between you and the rest of my partners,
Now I go with Dave. Wait. I go with Dave. Wait. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. I go with
I
Dave.
be putting these dudes in these situations.
I'm just saying.
No, he
I will
don't.
be like, you got a girl at home. I just want to throw that out there because y'all throwing me in the
Say.
dirt.
No, we're not throwing you in the dirt.
Statement.
Okay.
That's why y'all can't hang with me now. Because y'all be saying I'm crazy.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Before
Let
you
me finish. Let me
before you
finish.
real quick.
You can't taste before you finish because the finish ain't
It's still on the
finished.
topic of what you're talking about.
Okay, so now I go with Dave. It's some females there. And I'm like, dang, he bought some females. So I leave. Now Cecil hit me up on the same thing. Dave hit me up on the same thing. And I be like, well, he know I got mad and I left because it happened last time. But then I go back and it happens again. I made a mistake of believing that he wouldn't do that again. That's what a mistake
You
is.
still made a choice,
I believe, yeah.
You made a choice.
Okay, wait. The reason I made the mistake because I mistakenly believed that this dude wouldn't do this again after I asked him not to. So now I have a decision if I want to deal with this dude or not. So when it goes back to you going back to your ex because all these dudes is acting like you acting right, the mistake you made was believing that when you went back to your ex, you said, all these dudes is the same. The mistakes you made was you went back to your ex thinking he was going to be different. Since I left him, he should know
That
that
was still another choice to go back to your ex. That wasn't a mistake, though.
it was a mistake.
No, that was
I'm going
a
to tell you
choice.
how it was a mistake.
You chose to go back to your
Okay,
ex.
I did choose to go
After
back.
the
So
mistakes
we're going to
that
say I
got
chose
made.
to go back. The mistake was I mistakenly believed, like when I went back to Dave and he said it wasn't going to be no females there, I mistakenly believed that Dave wasn't going to bring no extra females. So when I go back to my ex and I mistakenly believe that she's changed, I made a mistake, so I can correct it.
You still chose to go back to your head. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm breaking it down real quick. If I was to give you a math test, right? If I was to give you a math test, A, B, C, D answers, and you choose the answers that you suspect are right, those are the answers that you're choosing. Okay, I tell you, hey, you didn't pass. I'm gonna give you your test back. Okay, I'm giving you your test back.
Mm-hmm.
So the mistakes on the errors that you knew was wrong, you erase those. And now you have a second chance to correct those wrong answers. A mistake is something you can erase and replace with a positive choice.
Okay.
Anything that you choose to do, there are no mistakes.
Okay.
That's a choice that you chose to do.
Okay. So I agree with both of y'all on the situation. You know, it runs parallel, basically. Now, how we were saying, everybody said we got off topic, it wasn't about boundaries. Actually, it was, because when you make that mistake to go back to a person that you truly think has changed, you made a choice, and then you go back and you say it's a mistake. First time, it is a mistake. Okay, well, I thought he was going to do this and that. The second and third time, that's not a mistake, that's a choice. Even though it was a choice at the first time. But when you go back the second and third time, that's a choice. You choosing to deal with these type of people. And that's what I'm saying. And it goes, yeah, that's why I was saying, y'all both make sense. So I agree with both.
Thoughts on what the statement I just made.
I mean, I don't want to argue semantics. All I want to say is at the end of the day, you got to recognize what you're dealing with. And if you see something, like if you see a pattern, I mean, pay attention. Signs are real, man.
Yeah, they
Red
are.
flags, they gonna pop up.
Energy is real.
You still, I'm not saying that as soon as you see a red flag, you run away. Sometimes you need to communicate and try to get that figured out.
Thank you.
You might be thinking the wrong thing, and it could be completely innocent. But if you start to see stuff, and the things that they constantly telling you are adding up, well, guess what? Gaslight. They selling you dreams, my G. So
Okay, so
you need to change your actions.
my point about the whole
You have to
situation.
accept what you see, because at the same time, that's the problem. Especially with us women, it's the problem. You try to see, you try to look past what you saw. You know, well, maybe he does just really work a lot, or maybe he really does. Maybe he's just tired, or maybe he just
Okay.
maybe he just
Okay.
And the
And
same
at
with
the end of the
dudes.
day, and at the end of the day, you really know in the back of your mind, nigga fucking off, but you don't want to admit the shit because you want to believe that he loves you that much that he wouldn't do that shit to you, but he doing that shit to you, and he
I'm
shows you
finna-
not.
If he
Okay.
really cared about you,
I'm
he's gonna do
done.
everything he can to keep you
I'm
from
done.
feeling that
I'm
type.
gonna break it down, and I'm gonna keep it 100. This is what I'm gonna do, because CISO is short for time, and D-Lo is short for time. I'm sorry. I put it like this. I done been in a ton of bad relationships. I can't say that I can't lean it towards a person. I can't say I can't lean it towards myself. But at the same time, we all was raised with common sense. When you make excuses, if you got to make excuses for the person you dating, then it ain't it. If you got to make excuses for the person you dealing with, say y'all ain't dating. Proof is in the pudding. And that nigga in jail, but at the same time, they ain't got nothing to do with me because he put the pills in the thing and made the chick do some stuff. But anyways, back on topic, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. If a woman gonna submit to a man, there has to be proof there. If a man's gonna submit to a woman, see, everybody get mad when they hear that. Hold on. Everybody get mad when they hear submit, as if submit is a bad thing. When you hear submit,
Work my submission.
okay, but you have to be worth that man's submission too.
It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way
Like,
street.
check this out. As a man,
I'm not finna sit
my
here.
mom's
I don't-
actually came at me with something on this today. She
Thank
was
you.
just like, all right, so as a president, Barack was the head, right?
Yep, heads of the household.
Biden was the vice president. So in certain terms, he submitted to this dude, right?
Yeah.
Not saying that he didn't have the capability to do the job, because as you can see, the man got the job right now. But he played his role, and that's exactly what you do in a relationship. If you was a dude and you call yourself the man of the household, right? Well, what you're doing really is you're saying that I'm gonna take the brunt of whatever approaches us.
See,
If there's some BS that comes up towards us, I got this.
This-
I'm gonna make sure that
No,
we good
no,
because I know
no,
that this is the
not
second.
agreeing with
this
that.
is the second in charge.
Because you
Not
can't have the
agreeing.
blind leading the
No,
blind.
hold on. So the only
Can't
reason
have the blind
why
leading the blind.
Say that
she's
again.
submitting to me because when I say she's submitting, she has the same power. She could easily do what she needs to do by herself. She don't. It's not necessary that she needs me. I'm there to protect my family. I'm the first line of defense, and so the woman is only submitting that vulnerability, which is what Kamala Harris's husband is having trouble doing right now because she's the head. She's the face. She got to deal with a bunch of crap, and all he can do is when she get home, be like, baby, you know what? That's work. You good. You can submit without being inferior. What submission is basically saying, I have this power that I am using to make sure that we keep this boat afloat.
Or I love you.
Okay.
Hold on. Real-
That's good.
I mean, everybody done spoke today, really. I can't say nothing.
This is his podcast.
I see what you're saying.
We in here.
But you can't lead nobody in a direction where you don't even know where you're going.
Oh, who
Whether
told
you a man
Wait,
or a
wait,
female.
I'm not gonna tell you to just put anybody in the pilot's chair.
I hope not. I hope not.
The person driving the boat.
I hope not.
You gotta earn your
Exactly.
stripes. Like just like you gotta go earn your pilot's license.
That's why you say
you gotta go earn your
That's why I
stripes.
say you can't
before
have the
you
blind
think
leading
you
the
can
blind.
lead any type of house.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like
Ain't
this.
no woman gonna submit to you just
I'ma put it like
That's why I
this.
say you can't have the blind leading the blind.
because you have kids.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna break it down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it down to what it needs to be break down. All right, I made this podcast to motivate people and get people out of situations of what they gone through. I've been through a lot. So I'm gonna put it like this. I bought them two people, did Cecil and the niggas over here trying to drink off camera, but the bottle right here on the thing. But anyways, if you gonna submit, first of all, people take the word submit as dominance. Oh, since she submitted to me, she should do this. She should do that. And women do the same thing. Since he submitted to me, he should do this, he should do that.
And that's ignorant.
No.